Check out this Terminator looking dude. So I originally put this set on my Amazon wish list just to get some cool parts because I want to make some custom builds like out of Bionicles and stuff, because I've been watching a lot of videos and it's been pretty cool to see what people have come up with. They come up with some pretty crazy ideas and the builds are just awesome from what I can see, and I just wanted to do something like that, so I put this set on my list and I got this one for my birthday. So I figured I would build it and see what it would look like. But this build actually ended up being one of the craziest builds I've ever done. I've never built a set like this. It was pretty complex, and I decided to build the first part on the floor, and I'm not as flexible as I was when I was a child, so this took me a few hours to do, and I was in a lot of pain by the end of it. So the second part I did on the couch. Anyway, there's a lot of cool gears that go into everything, and it just is a whole mechanism. It's really awesome how it turns out. So keep watching, see the end result, and enjoy. So here you can see a lot of the gears that I was talking about earlier, and after the build I realized that most of the gears in this box right here are kind of useless. They don't really turn anything. The only important one is the angle gear, and then the one that turns the rod that sticks like to the top. So the rest of the gears are just kind of in there for no reason, which at the end you can see that there's a spinning red piece on the side of the base, and I don't know what that was meant for, but it just kind of sticks out of there by itself with nothing to turn. So I'm curious if there's an expansion to the set. If you've ever seen this set and know about it, let me know, because I'd like to know if there is an expansion. If not, maybe it's just part of, like, maybe there was a plan or something, but let me know. And here I start building my favorite part of the set, is the hands and the guns. They turn out awesome. Even the arms, I love the arms. They twist and turn, they look like bones, and it just turns out really cool. You can see the little fingers, they look mechanical. It's really awesome. I really like how this set turned out, to be honest. I was originally planning on taking it apart and building my own custom stuff, but I'm enjoying how this looks. Unfortunately, the model does not come off of the base. The base is part of the model. Like, you can't take it apart and pose the figure like you would with a Bionicle, but it has an interesting little march or dance. You can put music to it, and it looks kind of funny. But yeah, my favorite part, definitely the hands, the fingers. They look awesome. Turned out really cool. There's a lot of moving mechanisms on here. So the set came out pretty sick, to be honest. I probably will still take it apart at some point and build custom stuff, because that was the original plan, but I do like how this came out. So let me know what you think. If you want it, it's on Amazon. It's called Robot Skeleton, so go buy it. I don't have a link or discount code or anything like that. Maybe someday, but yeah, this was awesome. It was a challenging build and I liked it a lot. And you can also see that the eyes might be different shades of blue. I was reading the instructions in the dark and I couldn't see that there were different colored blues for a different part of the build, like on the upper arm. So I ended up having mismatched colors on there, but I didn't feel like taking apart the arms to rebuild the whole thing. So he has now two different shades of blue for his eyes, but it looks cool anyways.